Nathan. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more practice on basic SQL stuff. So we're going to have a little bit of fun and hopefully you can learn a thing or two. So without further ado, here we go. I am on a website called ProgramIs, online SQL editor, and it's a editor that lets you play around with some tables here, some fictional tables of customers, orders, and shippings. So here on the left, I have the tables and each variable and their values, each column and their data type. So we have customer ID, that's an integer. First name is a character text type of data value. Last name, same thing, varchar. I think that stands for variable characters. And the 100 is just the limit. It can go up to 100 characters. Age is an integer and country is a varchar again. Orders has order ID, integer, item, varchar, amount, integer, and customer ID, integer. And shippings has shipping ID, integer, status, integer, and customer, integer. I just want to let you know there are some IDs here, for example, on customers and orders where you have two values that are the same, such as customer ID. We can practice some joins with those and trying to see if we can combine information from both tables to get additional insights. So one other thing I was going to mention, joins. Oh yeah, every table has a primary key, meaning a unique identifier. So for example, customers has customer ID, orders has order ID, and shippings has shipping ID. And those are important when you're trying to look at a table because those are, again, the unique identifier of that table. And there's none other variable like it. So let's do an easy select all from, so we're gonna, let me go step by step here. Let me capitalize it as well. So the first operator you use, select. This is a wildcard. This asterisk is a wildcard and it just means all columns. So we're gonna select all columns from what table. So we have the customer ID, or I'm sorry, the customers table, the orders table, and the shippings. Let's start with customers and see what shows up. Let's just run that really quick, and we get the customer table, which is also shown here on the right. These are the available tables. This is what they look like in case we need to refer to them. So what if I just want the customer ID and the first name? So I would just write those out so you don't get last name, age, and country. Let's do country as well. We just want those three values. Let's see if it'll show. See, okay, perfect. And remember, again, you're calling out the customers table. If you were to have something else written here, it would be bringing up information from another table. And if these columns don't exist in that other table, it won't, you'll get an error message. So that's how we do that. Let's see. Let's do all again, and let's look at the table one more time. Now, I want people who have John as a first name. So now we're going to introduce a new function here, a new feature, and it's called where. So I want to select all columns from the customers table where first name equals John. Now let's see if that works. So we have two Johns on our list here, customer ID 1 and customer ID 4, John Doe and John Reinhardt. Different ages, different countries too, that's kind of cool. So what if I want it to be, what if I'm looking for, I have somebody, my boss is telling me, I need you to go to the database and find this customer. He's John and he's from the country, the UK. Not the US, we need the UK customer. So we would write where the first name is John and use the and operator and the country is the UK. What if they come back and they say, actually, it was the US customer. We need to contact them. You would do this and it would come up that way. What if they come up to you and they say, let's go back. What if they come up to you and they say, we want people that are younger than 30? So you would say, where age, let me capitalize it to keep the consistency here, where age is less than 30. Oh, I'm sorry, less than 30. Let's see if that'll run, because we have a customer here that's 31, John Doe. We would be excluding him. Okay, and all our customers here show up and they are less than 30. What if we want them to be less than 30 or they're from the UK? We say or country equals UK. Let's see what comes up. Again, the same, but what if they had to meet both conditions? Because the or operator tests this, and if it's not true, it will test this. One of the two have to be true for it to display. But if I say and, both of them need to be true in order to display. They have to be younger than 30, and they have to have UK as their country. So now let's try one more thing. I want to see if we can do a join here. We're going to try to join the customers and the orders table. So select all data from the customers table, join the orders table, and we're going to join it on the customer ID. Let's see. Ambiguous column name. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was wondering. Okay. Because they both have customer ID, we're going to give an alias as C and as O. And we're going to do kind of a little tiny formula here, but I promise it's easy. C dot customer ID, or this is the equivalent of saying customers dot customer ID, but we shortened it with an alias so it would make our life easier, equals orders, the O, because of the alias, customer ID. Okay, let's try that. And now we're going to get the customer table and the combined information right here. Now we get a bigger table because it has these values now. And it tells you what they ordered and the amount. See, because it's referencing back to that customer ID. So that's kind of a neat little thing you can do with joins. And you can also do, you can also set a condition. So let's say where the amount was, where they spent over $500. Let's see if that'll run. Yep, monitor 12,000. Holy cow. Let's say less than $500 and see what that shows. Yeah, there you go. The other orders. Let's see. Yep, amount 400, 300, 400, 250. Now I do want to say about these, you can do less than, you can do more than, you can do less than or equal to, you can do more than or equal to, you can do equal to, and you can do not equal to. So just keep those in mind. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you learned something, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you find these videos to be interesting. I really appreciate you watching these videos. I'm learning how to be a data analyst, so I'm making these videos as practice, but also to help other people who are on the same journey. please, yeah, let me know what you're interested in watching next, and I will be happy to review those comments, and I will see you in the next video.